Hi everybody, and welcome to my very first Saturday morning make with Jill Norwood, who is Greenwood Girl Stamps here on YouTube. I will put the link down below to her video. So let me share with you very quickly what I used before I show you what I made. I'd always had this idea to make this, but using it in a card. Instead, I did it in a tag. And so this is the stamp that I used, and it is an old 1995 Embossing Arts Away in a Manger 810JJ. I bought that a long time ago when we lived in Japan. This one I believe I bought at a yard sale, and I don't remember when. It's an Inka Dinka Do. It's 1615K. And it's Jesus is the Reason for the Season. I use these two to and from, and they are an 1995, I believe. Come on. 97, sorry. Stampendous, and this is a mini to and a mini from. I also used ink pads, sorry. This one here, this Craft Smart in black from Michaels, and I use this Ranger one in coffee from Michaels. I'm going to turn you a little bit more this way. I use this Stamparosa black embossing powder. I also use this Imprints embossing ink dabber, to emboss. I also used this trim, and you guys, this trim I purchased from a lady many years ago. She had come from California. She used to have like a millinery shop, and she was no longer going to keep it, and she sold everything, and I bought a lot of stuff from her. I also used this trim, and it is the adhesive pearl wrap from the Dollar Tree. I used some very thick vellum. I used this piece of board, and this board is like a poster board in a way. It's very thick. I use this die from Ellie. It's actually a box, and as you can see, that's very big. I used the middle one, and I punched it out or ran it through the machine twice to make my tag very thick. And then I also used this one, and I'm sorry for that glare. This one right here, and this was from my sweet friend Dee, so I don't know where that came from. I also used a Christmas charm. And so I'm going to turn you back this way and move this out of the way so that I can share with you my beautiful stained glass tag. When I first learned how to stamp, I lived in Japan. My friend had invited me to a Stampin' Up! Party, and I told her, but I don't even stamp. I had actually made Christmas cards the year before we went back to Japan. I used a snowman. I had seen where in a magazine you could make cards using stamps, and I had actually bought my snowman stamp at a secondhand store, and that year I made cards for everybody. And I still have my beautiful little snowman rubber stamp. So in Japan, she showed us that if you used chalk, and that's the other thing that I used my chalks. You could use your watercolor, but it makes it more faint. And I'm still learning how to color with markers, so I will try this again with markers. But for now, I did my chalks, and just some regular old chalks. And I'm sorry, I didn't bring them out. So at first, I chalked the backside of the image. And as you can see, there is my tag where I sandwiched two of them together. And very quickly, as you die cut the tag, it does not cut the middle out. So I just used an X-Acto knife and a ruler, and I cut out the center of both tags. I glued them together, but before gluing them together, I put my stamped embossed image in the center of both tags and then glued them. There's where I used the trim on the front and the back. There's where I used my ribbon, and what I did was I cut the corners so that it would give it that little decorative accent. And then I also embossed the little sentiment, Jesus is the reason for the season. I hung it on a millinery pin along with the charm of a gift. And I was going to use an angel, but for me, Jesus is my gift at Christmas time, his sacrifice. And so I chose that. On the back side is where I did the to and from. And I'm going to hold the tag up and share with you why it's a stained glass. If I can grab it. And if you can see that, see how it looks like a stained glass window. Oops, come on. Come up here. I really like the way that came out. I hope that all of you like it. And you guys, Jill started this Saturday morning makes a little while back. And she takes a couple hours, whether it's Friday night, Saturday morning, to craft. And then she posts these videos and with the hashtag Saturday morning make. So if you put that in the search bar, you will see so many people. It caught on, and so many are out there doing this, and what a wonderful thing. And so I thought, I'm going to try it. Again, I can't guarantee that I can do this every Saturday because I do have the grandchildren, but today was a free day, and so sadly it's a little closer to noon, if not a little past it. But it took me a while because I'm new to this, and so it was so much fun. So let me know what you all think, and we'll talk with you all later. Everybody have a blessed day, and please go check out Jill's channel. Bye.